Please buy the original music later.
Hi there. In the book Relativity, the Special and General Theory, Einstein considered his method for recognizing the simultaneity of two lightning strikes, and then concluded, every reference body has its own particular time. This is the famous statement describes Einstein's concept regarding time, and it became the background of the time dilation. This time, we introduce another method for recognizing the simultaneity of two lightning strikes. Let's start, Ava.
All right, Masa. Einstein's method for recognizing the simultaneity of two lightning strikes involves two mirrors inclined to reflect the light of the lightning strikes at 90 degrees. Using this method, Einstein considered the perspectives of both an observer staying at the midpoint of the two mirrors and an observer in a running train. He subsequently found that the former could recognize that the two lightning strikes were simultaneous, but the latter could not, because the observer in the running train recognizes the light coming from mirror B first and the light coming from mirror A later. Then Einstein concludes that every reference body has its own particular time. However, there is another way to recognize the simultaneity of two lightning strikes. Prepare two identical gearboxes that can rotate a crank bar slowly when the gearboxes experience the shock of being struck by lightning. After lightning strikes points A and B simultaneously, both crank bars will simultaneously rotate with respect to the midpoint between points A and B. Consequently, not only the observer staying at the midpoint but the observer in the train can recognize the simultaneity of two lightning strikes also. If it's difficult to observe this rotation from a given location on the train, we add an optional mechanism which sets off fireworks when both crank bars simultaneously rotate. The observer can recognize that the lightning strikes at points A and B simultaneously by observing the flashes or the sound of the explosion of the fireworks. When using this method, we cannot arrive at the statement every reference body has its own particular time. It means this statement is established on a hypothetical judgment. This is understandable even by elementary school children.
Doubt is the father of invention, indeed. Thank you, Eva.
My pleasure.
See you then.